Hello, hello everybody. It's Buzz, and it is Falador. We are back. And we are streaming tonight, instead of just grinding in silence in my room, so that's kind of fun. Hey Tech Buster, welcome. You are first. Very first. So, welcome. Let's see, last time we met, we just finished smelting all of our runite bars, and we were just starting the smithing grind to get 98 smithing, so I could make rune 2H's. I've now completed that as of today. Finished my last struts. So now we're gonna make a heck of a lot of rune 2H's. 1 billion GP worth of rune 2H's, so. With our best anvil here being the Dwarven mines, so. That's what we're up to tonight. I know, it's riveting content, definitely worth streaming. But, you know, I change what I do so infrequently that I figure anytime I do it, a stream is usually kind of warranted. Hey Corey, what level did you go from on the struts? I went from 84, I think? Yeah. No, that's not true. I did smelting from 84 to like 92, almost 93. Then I went 92, almost 93 to 98, so. And I didn't want to like overshoot and do more struts than I need to, and it's not really that big a deal to do these Dwarven stouts, so. So we're kind of cheating a level here. But, I mean, struts really aren't that bad. It's just kind of annoying when you hit the hop limit. And there's too many chunkers that do it. You run into it, it's like, come on, man. Run into like 3 or 4 chunkers that are all trying to get their smithing done. It's just the way to do it if you have the chunk, so. This walk looks brutal. Well, see the banana, okay, this cursed banana, right? I'm like, do I wear it? Because it technically has a weight of 0.1. So it does technically make my grind slightly slower, but you know, this more, you know, this is more how I feel. And I've been doing this for the last, oh geez, since the birthday event when I got it. I have not taken this banana off for almost anything. Any ETA on an updated video? So this is the last thing. So I was originally planning on just finishing up mining the rune, and then it was going to be in my next video. And like, I probably could have had enough, but I'm like, that's really not, like, I'm just going to have another video of like smelting and then struts and then this. And I'm like, for how long all my grinds are, those really need to be like kind of condensed. So it's all going to go in the same video. So I don't really know how long the next video is going to be, but it'll be whenever I'm done making all my 2H's. And then it starts really the next large grind, which will be a long time of killing white knights. I still have to get 2,500 law runes from them at a drop of 1 out of 128 for 3. So, yeah. Which, I was doing a bunch of math last night, but I forget. You take 2,500 divided by 3. I need 833 drops. Fill around 128 for each. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Times 128. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill like 106,000 white knights. Which will not happen overnight, so That'll probably be a whole video in which I probably like max my melees and stuff. Hey, Hedgehog. 5? Look at this enthusiast go. I know. Why else would I just be in this, this mine every waking hour? I don't know. You know, as I start this part of the grind, it does make me realize that that update that they did to the run energy is coming in like massive now. Mine for fish. We found a masochist. Yes, that's correct. Perhaps. Some would say. I agree. The cursed banana. It is a mainstay for me. I mean, I just wish it was best in slot melee, because then I could kill all my white knights with it. But, like, this ain't bad. No? Not bad. Oh, please kill him. Okay. Oh, no. We gotta go back for those, don't we? We can't leave chaos runes on the ground. We're not made of money. Goodness gracious. Hey Koya, welcome, welcome. You know, I'm not really quite sure what they were thinking making these anvils here. Like, it's so far from a furnace and from a bank. I wonder if when they added it, they had superheat item. That'd be the only way it makes sense. Because otherwise, they would just never get used by design. Aesthetics, true. You know, RuneScape has quite a bit about aesthetics, doesn't it? They know what they're doing. So I actually have 3 banks, well, I guess 4 if you count West Falador, that I could use here. And I tested them all, and this one is just barely faster than the other 2, the Motherlode Mine, the other one. And there's the benefit of like every other time you have to open the door, whereas you always have to open these doors, and you always have to go through the tunnel and stuff. So, well, you sometimes have to mine 2 things in the Motherlode Mine, so I think this one's faster. And I think this will be the better one for like AFKing on mobile. So you have to get into the same mindset that dorks and a good quest reward. True. I guess I've never seen anyone make anything on Dork's Anvil now that I think about it. Actually, no, I've made something blue-red on there once. Wait, isn't that that's one of these, right? Yeah, I'm thinking of that. But they were not thinking of that when they added Dork's Anvil, probably. Rune 2H is the best GP per bar. Well, it's a 3-way tie, I believe, with 2H's skirts and legs, but 2H's are the lightest. So if Unknown Ver, one of my viewers, shows up in here, he's the one that pointed that out to me, because I had been playing on doing plate legs, which are the heaviest. So yeah, we do 2H's. Always a big fan of your content when it comes out. Thanks so much, Buzz. Sure thing, Corey. I do wish that I could get content out more frequently, but you know, having these the kids to take care of, and you know, wife and job, it doesn't really lend itself to frequent live streams like this. And what I do doesn't really lend itself to frequent videos, so it's kind of just the way it is. But I'm glad that you appreciate it. Hearing that kind of stuff makes it all worth it. So. Tech Buster, what's the cash stack going to be at the end of all these 2Hs? Well, that's the thing. It will be precisely, or actually it might be a little bit less now because I had to make like a rune play body for a chunk task, but it'll be approximately 1 billion GP. Which, with bagged yew trees, will get me to approximately 93 construction, which is over halfway to what we need for our chunk task of 99. But I did do some math. I advertised this. I did do math last night, so maybe it was a crazy bad night for me. But doing math. But I calced it, and it would average out to, over this whole course, assuming that it takes me 2 months to make all these runite 2Hs, and then it takes an additional like 4 or 5 months to get the rest of the law runes. It would average out to be about 9k construction XP per day over the course of almost 2 years, something like that. And so once I get 93, I'm gonna try out using forestry beehive events for their token construction XP and see if I can surpass 9k XP per day. And if that's better or comparable, then I'll do that, because it would be good to, you know, be getting seeds for more chances at Tangleroot also. And you know, I got this close to 200 mil. We gotta finish it off, right? Whoa there, big boy. Oh, what is it? You know, every bit adds up. I'll grab it on the way back. It's still there. And I remember. What's your XP per hour smithing? Doing this method here. I'll reset my tracker and we will see. I'll put it on the screen. But I can only assume it's awful. I assume struts were much better, so. Hey, the commanders finally scored. When I was a noob, I thought these were the coolest swords. Like when I first started in free-to-play. I'm pretty sure that was like my main hand. But not rune, because I couldn't make it. It's like a steel 2H. Yeah, me and my brother, we lived by this skill guide. The only things that we could wear are things that we could make. So, lived in the Remington mine. Making trips to smelt in Falador and then smith at, oh, what's that? It's not called Music Point, is it? What is this place? Mudskipper Point? Yeah. Better times. Until we found out that you can buy things from other players, and then I found out that while we were mining coal here, in the mines here, there were people that would like contract you to get coal, and they would agree to buy it for like gold pieces. And so I made my first white cash stack doing that, and whoever bought it off me probably made a green one, but still. Oh, I was supposed to. I will add this to canvas and put it there. Something tells me that XP per hour is wrong. Supreme Fun Chunk Man stream. Yes, it's always a fun Supreme Chunk thing. Welcome, Void Delphox. Is the mining done? Yes, the mining's been done for a hot minute here. When did I finish that? I don't quite know when I finished mining, but it's been done for a while, a couple months. It took, okay, I can figure this out. It took about 2 months to do the smelting of everything. And it took another month to do the struts. So I guess it was 3 months ago I finished mining. And now we have the level that we can use them from the struts, and we have all the bars because we smelted them all, so yeah. But I can't alch all these bars, I need to alch the 2H's, so we press onward. And this will get us past 99 smithing. I don't really know exactly how much XP, but like I have 70 something, almost 78,000 runite bars, and the first 16,000 will get me to 99. So I'll have plenty of XP. Already 105. Boo. Anyway. You know, at one point in time, I don't think I've ever had more than like 200 mil on any account ever in any RuneScape. So I kind of impressed myself with this one, not gonna lie. Can we reasonably expect a chunk roll soon? No. Well, I guess it depends what you consider soon. So after I finish this, which I expect to finish getting the law runes for this in about 4 or 5 months, I can use all of my bag plants that I will have to get 93, and I still need 99. So I could do the same thing a second time, basically. Take an additional 2 years, something like that. Or I can try the token forestry, the token construction experience from forestry events, which I'll see how that goes. Yeah, this is actually all part of construction. So I wouldn't have to do all this if I didn't. Like I would be able to almost roll today. I still have to do 89 crafting. But other than that, I think I'd pretty much be able to roll today if I wasn't doing construction. But I decided I want to do construction. There are quite a few people saying I shouldn't because I can't walk to my POH, which is true, but I can get to it and I can get back. So, and this just seems like a grind that no one would want to do. And it was only like 5 years or something net. So, been doing any crash stars for crafting grind? Not really. I have plenty of gems. I'm not going to need them at all, so it's a little bit slower crafting experience, but making amethyst arrow tips is like better for my account because I'll need them for something. I mean, I'll probably use many of them on the White Knight grind actually. So I can AFK, or also I can do it without having to get food and recharge prayer and stuff. Limbort did it too. He just had better money making methods, POH portal, and Temporos. Yeah, it's not quite comparable. I don't know if anyone's gonna hit a situation like this that's comparable to this in terms of how bad the grind would be. Unless you start here. Well, I guess any situation where you don't have a great money making method or anvils or anything and no POH portal. So basically this situation. I suppose you could hit this situation in other places and not have the Dwarven mine, Motherlode mine, you know, the mining guild. And then you might just thoroughly be screwed. Like, you can't even get rune, you know? Like, you can, but not, like, reliably. And I can't really complain too much, because, honestly, a huge part of my grind, which I have in my phone how long it was, I figured it out last night, but, was mining the coal. But I had the superior mining gloves, which made it so you click once, and then you get 4 coal, which is, like, so good. So good compared to click once, get 1 coal, move to next rock, click once, get 1 coal. So, kind of a game changer. Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull it up because I lay awake last night. I'm like, how much XP am I getting here? Have it here. Okay. So coal took me 7 months to mine 622,000. And then mining the 78,000 runite ore took me 5 months, smelting 2 months, and then getting the smithing took 1 month. And we'll see how long this takes. So. Hey, RWS, yes. It is kind of crazy. We have a lot of runite bars to run to this anvil now. Hey, Crocodile. Good to see you. Yes, we need lots of money. Limpert recently rolled 99 rune crafting, didn't he? Yes, he did. I don't even really think 99 rune crafting is that bad with what he has. The real thing, or what was his other thing? The Slayers could be the actual thing. Any thoughts on the Gridmaster thing coming up? I don't have a whole lot of thoughts. I didn't really read it, but my impression, or I'm just gonna, look, I'll just, having not read it, my thoughts are not gonna be very intelligent. But just through osmosis, I pretty much just assume that it's just, they're making a bingo thing. that is like supported, but it's like a separate game mode that doesn't hook up to your account. Kind of what it sounded like to me. I mean, I personally think it sounds kind of dumb. Personally, it sounds kind of like Quest speedrunning worlds to me. I would, if it's not hooked up to the main game in any way other than like cosmetic rewards or something, I don't think I would ever do it. I've also never played bingo, but like the fun of it is doing it on your account, you know, with like normal drop rates and stuff. So I thought I saw that it would have boosted drop rates or something. But you saying it's not that bad means it's probably terrible. Yeah, I guess I'm probably the wrong person to ask about how bad people's grinds are. Yeah, Beard Heart, Eternal Gem. Those will be the big ones. But with with league stuff. Yeah, I think I'm probably not the targeted audience because I've never played bingo and I don't like leagues. So it's not made for me. So maybe I should just leave it at that. It's not made for me. And it doesn't get any of these 2H's made, so I don't want to do it, you know? So I have my grind in the game that I can't deviate from. This is just to make sure it works correctly before it's out of the game. Okay, well, I guess if it does become like a main game thing, then maybe there's more of a purpose. Will you guys be giving it a shot when it comes out? RS3's getting the league this year. Excited for that. I heard about it, but I have not played RS3 in forever, and they're not going to lure me back when I won't even play an OSRS league. So. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Amuader? Water. Anyway, welcome. You have 98 now. Yes, I do. So, change of scenery, so warrants a live stream. We're now slowly getting 99 off of Unite 2H's. And RS3 native. So we have an imposter in our midst. Hey, Brandon, welcome. Gotta get on a plane. Oh, jeez. I feel like half the times you're getting on a plane here. Well, have a safe flight. Glad you could poke in for a sec here. They shelved Project Xanaris. I don't know how it's pronounced. And the Ruinous Powers prayer book. I know that something about that prayer book. I remember when they pulled it, it looked super overpowered. Something like that. Project Xanaris. Is that the one where you can, like, make servers and stuff with custom settings and stuff? Something like that? Or am I thinking of something else? RS3 by birth, but OSRS by choice. That's true. Yeah, we were born into the RS3, but then we were kind of adopted, maybe. I don't know if that's the best way to do it. Are you not losing money on these? No. Oh, I am losing this money though. I forgot to pick that up. No. These. Well, I'm going off of ALC prices. That's all I care about. And the ALC price of these would add up to like 36, nearly. So it'd be pretty close. But ultimately, it comes down to. Well, hang on, we're talking about ALC price. Yeah, ALC price is way different. 3 of these versus 38k. Because I can't sell them, you know? So we're just talking about ALC price here. So it goes from being worth 9k to being worth 38k. I was looking at the wrong one. Hey, sorry, I missed your comment up there. I saw it and I just like kept forgetting to address it. Welcome, Daryl. Good to see you. We do have a buzz stream. I'm doing something new, so I'm trying to share it. OSR server that had curses. Interesting. Like the RS3 curses. Yeah. OSRS is developed past where it was for sure. I'm of the opinion, my opinion, which is probably accepted by no one, but what I would want to do, and it actually wouldn't work very well for my Chunk account, but I wish that they would just reset the game every like 10 years and just have like a different thread of progression. So OSRS can continue to keep developing in different ways. And like you just keep the quality of life stuff from one to the next. Because the most fun part is at the beginning when everyone is a noob, right? And the first people are getting their 99s and everything is expensive because nothing's in the game anymore. And like the beginning of the server is the funnest part. And then you can have all new content and you never hit this like, oh, power creep's a huge problem because you just reset before it is. But nobody would go for that because their account they've worked on for like 10 years is just gone, so. But I would love it. I would definitely do that. Or like if they just spawned a new game every 10 years that was reset back to 2007. But that'd be really hard to maintain. They'd have to do updates for all of it. Yeah, it doesn't work, but. That's what I would want. Hope you're well. So it's the wife and kid. Yeah, we're doing okay. It's a little bit. We've hit the point where you realize that our kids are back in school and they're around a bunch of snot-nosed kids. And so everybody's getting sick. And everybody's tired and slightly miserable. But as someone that just goes to work and comes back every day, it feels a lot the same, just people are sick now. So, but yeah, so pushing through it. I feel, and usually how it works is they all get sick and then get better, and then I get what they had in my due course. So just waiting my turn. Yeah, that's how I wanted to do fresh start worlds, but like they just say, oh yeah, afterwards it just becomes a normal account on the game. It's like, well, you gave us the end of life for this account before we start it. I'm not gonna do it if you're gonna tell me that it's dead like now and just becomes a nothing account in this game. I keep forgetting to grab these coins. I know, Alexander. No. Most people would hate it, which is why my friend from high school won't make an Ironman. He's like, I did so much on this account. I'm like, yeah, I guess, but like, you did that when you were like 10. You can do it so much more efficiently a second time now when you're 30. But I'm just a sucker for the early game. Once accounts get like too far, it gets like, I don't know. Yeah, I just like the early and mid game. The late game is not my cup of tea, but that's okay. Yeah, my sister's kids are in homeschool to avoid the kids being sick. That's fair. See, so this year, so we have, there's going to be a new private Christian school starting next year that we want to send our oldest to, but it's not available this year. So this year we're doing some kind of homeschooling thing for him, while our younger is in preschool. I guess our middle child is in preschool. So we get plenty of germs around the middle one, but so that's where they're coming from. Okay, I'm gonna get the coins before I forget. But homeschooling has been interesting. I I don't actually have to do a whole lot of it. It's not like strictly homeschooling. It's something called Classical Conversations, which is across the... It's like a national thing, where basically homeschool families kind of all go with the same kind of curriculum, and they come in once a week to meet and like have community, because that's a lot of the problem with homeschool kids is they don't get like a community to be around and friends and stuff. So we have that once a week, but they accidentally tricked us into thinking that they were doing this math curriculum, and then we buy the curriculum, and then it looks like a crazy curriculum, by the way. And then we get there first day, like, yeah, we don't actually do that, but you guys said that you do. So we're doing. I'm in charge of teaching this extra math curriculum when I get home from work. Which it's honestly, I don't think that 6-year-olds need to be learning about imaginary numbers and like set theory and stuff, but this thing disagrees. So I just kind of skip and say what I think needs to be said. First start worlds on RS3 was a meme too. They wanted to make it easier to get into RS3 by giving everyone boosted experience. Yeah. Yeah. It's like they're trying to do some stuff to bring back. Well, I don't know if they're probably just doing it mostly to try to get new players, but probably not actually with the thought of like, oh yeah, people might want to play the game how it used to be. I didn't quite anticipate how long this grind is gonna be. Like how many back and forth can I do in a day here? I do not know. Like 100 sounds really high, doesn't it? How many have I done? How many are in the bank? Alright. Hey Curtis Gaming, love your content. Thank you. Glad you could pop by the live stream, see how the sausage is made. That's what the saying is. We're not actually making sausage. We're making Enthusiast. And I'm not sure I'd want to see a sausage being made on an anvil with a hammer. Maybe once, and then I'd look away, you know? Sauce boss. Welcome. Sausage making's fun. This is my addition to the stream. Never actually made sausage. Someone at church gave me some free sausage once. It was venison sausage. I'm like, I don't know how this is made, but it tastes very good. That's one thing I don't think I could ever do. I don't think I have the stomach to work at like a butcher place. I mean, like, I'm not scared of looking at blood or anything, but just it sounds like an unpleasant thing to do every day. Anyway. I don't know my trip stats. You get 8 of these a trip. How many am I at so far? What am I at? 23 trips already. Maybe 100 doesn't sound that unreasonable. 100 trips per day. Let me see. So that'll be 800 2H's per day. And 7, 8, that's divided by 3. I have 26,000. So divide by 800. That'd be a month. So 100 per day, 100 trips per day would be a month. That's not that bad. How many did I say I was at? 20 something? Maybe this won't be as long as I thought. I was just generously assuming 2 months. Well, 1 month, actually. The draining of cow's blood isn't a great smell. Yeah, probably not. Yeah, it's gonna be tough getting a lot, it's not gonna lie. For a while, when I was doing the struts, whenever I'd hit the hop limit, I'd either go do some amethyst or go kill some white knights, and never once did I get a single law rune drop while I was doing that. It's gonna be painful, getting 2,500 of them. But it'll be a great chance to round out my 99s all over, probably magic, no, range. And I'll probably bank 99 magic. I'll have a couple mil in XP just from high alchemy. And in theory I should, well, I'll get like the same number of blood runes as I do laws. She doesn't know that much XP. I also don't think it'll be quite as bad as it was before, because I won't need as much food because I'll be wearing my super duper uber strong runite plate legs and stuff, so they won't stand a chance. Oh, yeah, I couldn't quite roll today, actually, if I wasn't doing construction. I still have to do the Scorpion and Dwarf and King Scorpion drop tables. I should probably do that so I don't get, like, caught by that when I need to roll. I should actually... I don't know if it would be safe for me to... I don't figure it would be too... I can take a look on there. Let me see if this... Okay. Okay. Let's see here. DNH for gonorrhea. We are in. Okay. Let's see. We wielded this already. We did this today. We did that today. We did this today. We did that. We got the dwarf stuff. King Scorpions. Already did men. Previous chunk. Normal Scorpions. So the main thing in terms of numbers on here is just the dwarf drop table mostly. But then the real thing is, you know, these construction cape. Anywho. I like barely ever look at that thing. Did you consider at all waiting for a portal for construction? Yeah, I did. That would make sense. But it sounded like it was already a grind that was within what I was willing to do. And so I wanted to just get it done. Because it kind of becomes, I mean, it's still a tough grind kind of ish, but it's not nearly as bad. Like I would have been done months and months ago with it. And I don't know, I want to challenge myself, but I did consider it, and I was told by many people that I shouldn't do it, but here we are, doing it. Drop table should be the last thing, I feel. That's my opinion. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, I was considering, like, I probably should have done them in the last video because I didn't realize it was going to be so short, and like it would have added more time and it would have gotten out of the way so they're not a stumbling block. But I always, just for me, it feels the best if I address the hardest thing immediately and get it done, and then just everything else is fluff, you know. That's just my style. I know other people do it the other way, but get little wins for motivation. But I think making progress on the hardest thing that you think is available and seeing you progress on it is more motivation than doing the little things that nobody's worried about, you know? Yeah, one out of 128 is not that bad. I mean, it'd probably be like one day or something, or less maybe. Complete the dwarf table in a day. Yeah, I'd smoke it with my amethyst arrows coming out of my AK-47 magic short bow. Good evening, Birch Digital. Great to see a familiar name again. We're back here, but we're doing something slightly different, so we're streaming it. Making big moves, I'm sure. Oh yes, definitely. We finished our struts today. Give him a... Oh. That's a Buzz strut here. His normal Ironman, so... If anyone knows who Buzz Strut is. But she's never on that account. Best of luck. Thanks, Bird Digital. Yeah, he hasn't. I've talked to him a fair bit because he's in my little clan that I have with a couple friends, and I know he does lots of outdoorsy stuff, kind of like Extreme Gnome-ish, in Australia. So I know that he's kind of been away for a while, so I haven't seen him on a whole lot. But I know I think he got his air staff. Not quite sure. Hey Jamie, welcome. Well, the series Buzz. Good luck with the future bag planting. Oh yes. One thing that I'm secretly, maybe not so secretly, excited about is I'll just kind of almost get 99 farming while I'm getting my 93 construction from the bag plants. That'll be pretty sweet. Because the pet chance goes up with level, so just saying. And I don't plan to forget about that pet. So. Will 99 help for the patch? It wouldn't really help. I believe that the only, like, the rate changes. It removes like 25 from the divisor. Divisor, yeah. Of the pet chances. So it's not that significant. For each level until 99, it takes 25 off. But when you consider like the rate of a magic tree, which let me look it up again. Single root progress. Yeah, the base there is 1 over 9,300. So if you, it's actually like a fairly significant amount for when your divisor is that small. Like 25 times 99. That's taking 2,004, almost 2,500 off of that. So it breaks it down to like 1 out of 7,000 for magic trees. So like, it's not insignificant, but after 99, it doesn't matter hardly at all until 200 mil when they make it much more common. Have we gotten the stale baguette yet? Yes, I have. Very good. Hey, Sean. Just wondering, are you considering going for torture mill and skills when you get the proper methods for them? I don't think there's anything in the game that is like that necessitates getting 200 mil. Like, that would be a little bit too crazy for Supreme. If anyone wants to make a new game mode where they go for 200 mils as soon as they can train them, more power to you, but that's a little bit outside of the scope of what I had in mind. That being said, I'm probably going to hit 200 mil wood cutting this chunk, assuming that I stick with wood cutting forestry token experience for construction, for the second half of construction. Is this XP faster than struts? It's comparable to struts. It's probably like right here the XP is like 46k per hour, which honestly is better than I thought. Yeah, but struts at peak efficiency I was getting 58k per hour. But then that would, and it kind of depends on the time and, you know, how many people are repairing struts and stuff versus AFKing. But yeah, so more common than not, I'd have an XP per hour around like this. And I'm just excited for 99 because then I don't need these anymore, which means I can make one more 2H per inventory. Could be huge. Oh, you weren't thinking about the second you go. Oh, gotcha. But instead, once you get the toad for fire making, blast furnace, it's like the best in slot training method. But then, like, what if it changes, right? Like, if the best method changes, or suddenly the method you have is not the best, you just not have to go for it anymore? I don't know, I think it'd be hard to make a, like, steadfast rule. you have to like set like before you begin. It's like when I reach this thing, that means this is 99, and do that for like 200 mil. Do that for every skill. Something like that. I don't think I would do that. I think. I guess I'm not sure that you'd naturally get 200 mil in many skills. Unintentionally. Like, I will be, because I have to get a lot of seeds. and construction experience. Which, as long as I can get more than 9k XP per day in construction from beehive events, it'll be faster than what I'm doing right now, which sounds kind of attainable, you know? Guess it kind of depends on your luck with events. You could go a whole day with no beehives, but I don't know. Kind of related to the 200 mil and a skill question. As a supreme, will you have to get 200 mil after after you unlock the max cape? Max cape is a confusing thing, and I don't know. I haven't seen anybody that gets it and has done anything about it really. Maybe we'll see what Limburg does. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think necessarily. I don't know. 200 mil all. I don't really view as like something that the game's asking you to do, which is in a way like there's no, like if there were like a cape for 200 mil, then there'd be like kind of a reason. Or if there were something, an emote, you know, like if there was something that you got at that, then there'd be like a question of when should I have to get that, because it's a thing that's in the game. Whereas 200 mil, it's just like, well, you stop getting experience then. You know, just so I'm not going to treat 200 mil especially until Jagex does. If that makes sense. Yeah, and like for instance, when you hit max cape, how I'd be tempted to treat it is you have to max all of the skills that you have right now, and then every time you get a new skill, you have to get the 99. If that makes sense. Which people would probably not enjoy seeing that on a video when you roll the max skill or max out. But that feels the best to me, because it feels like if you roll it and then you're like, well, I can't do it because I can't get the max cape. It almost feels like you're dodging the what you just rolled. Like it is a significant chunk, and when you just say, yeah, I don't know. That's my opinion. $99's not unlocking anything. Well, I mean, if you think of it as like the quest to max, you have to do the different quest steps, right? The max, like finish all your quest steps in the area, right? So that's kind of a quest. Like, I don't know. That's fine. So it's probably the hardest thing to do in Chunker. Yeah, for sure. Partial summer pie comes to mind too. Yeah. Yeah, I decided not to do the partial summer pie. Didn't think that should be a requirement. The supreme grind skill, yeah. Partial summer pie is the worst trunk requirement I've ever seen. Yeah, I was considering it, Well, for one, it is an awful requirement that it's difficult to get, and usually when you get those supplies, you don't have a way to get that level easily. But I mean, it would have taken a couple months of killing chickens, which would have been fine. But I disagreed that it should even be a task until you can do the full thing. I don't know. But you could say the same thing about the max cape, which is probably what Orphan was trying to say. It was an eclectic gambling, and I did not see it. I'm losing it. Wait, are you not doing the partial summer pack? No. If so, I would have had to have done it in the previous chunk. Gonna go edit my rule set. Well, I think it was also a little bit ambiguous because, like, I believe that Source Chunk added it to the chunk picker because he didn't know about it, that there was a level requirement there. And Limpwork didn't do it because he didn't know about it. And when he was asked if he would have gone back and done it when he needed to, he pretty much just said, I don't know. It's like on some default rules and stuff. But I'm of the opinion that partially making a summer pie is not a I don't know. It's a weird one because you don't get any experience for it, which it doesn't have any bearing on how I play, if it gets experience or not. It's just it's kind of like a partial thing, which is not the full thing. It's I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like, for one, I also didn't know about that grind when I first started my account, and so maybe I could have talked myself into it over time if I had gone in with it in the plan. When you find out about it and you're like 2 years into your grind, and it's like, well, yeah, I could take another 3 or 4 months and do that. Thing that doesn't sound like it should be a thing, but people say it should be a thing. I don't know. Let's see, what else do I need for that? There's strawberry, which I could get right now. Well, I have strawberries right now. Watermelon. There's something else, right? Is it a strawberry watermelon? I'll look it up. Summer pie. How do you make this thing? Cooking apple. Let's see. Limp did partial pie? I don't think he did. Let me see. Well, I mean, yeah, he got 99 cooking for other purposes. It was added after his Temperos grind. Let's see if I can tell what I'm thinking of here. Source chunk. I know. I'm just looking through my chat history source here. Yeah, he had asked Limport about his thoughts on partial products in May of 2024. I guess I don't really talk to Source very much. He said he didn't get a very clear answer. He said he wasn't really sure. Hey, Agile Tom, welcome. You get a message saying you need 95 cooking to make this when you try to put the ingredients together without the level. So this told me I'm making the partial pie required. I guess that's kind of fair. Kind of fair. I guess the anvil could have been further away. I don't know how it could have been further away. This one's pretty far. It's like 40 seconds to and from, so not ideal, but it is what it is. Are all the ingredients from Implings? You can get a basket of strawberries, and that's the only part you can get. But that's the first ingredient in putting together a summer pie, so as soon as you unlock any Implings, if you're doing the partial tasks like that, you have to get 95 cooking too. Were there any grinds after this constructor one that could halt the account for anywhere near this long? Is it maybe Slayer? Halt for anywhere near this long. So I assume we're talking about like this chunk, which this chunk, it's been going on for what? Almost a year and a half now. And the expectation is to take another 3 years or so, something like that. Wait, it's been longer, a year and a half, has it? Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. Maybe not, I'm not sure. But I'm going to say that this chunk in general is like 5 years-ish. Anything take 5 years-ish. Well, I mean, at some point you have to consider like meme drop rates for things. Like by my rule set, there are some zombies and a cave on on Zaya they just have ridiculous seed drop rates, like 1 out of millions and stuff. And it would be like if you ever hit that, you will never complete it. And so that's either just straight in the meme. Yeah, the Shazian Crypt. Yeah, that's the one. It's, so if you hit that, if I hit that, that'd be more than 5 years to get any significant progress on that. So I don't know if you just consider that a meme off the bat. Just showed the drop rate, and people will be like, oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, you're this long. I mean, it might. I mean, the runecrafting pet kind of comes to mind. If I don't have a super great way of getting essence, and I decide that it's not a memey grind to go for it when I hit the air altar, that could take a hot minute. Or it could take 5 seconds. I don't know. The beauty of RNG. Random mumblings hurt the Chunkman concept in a way because it makes all chunks similar in that way. Yeah, that is true. Let me see some comment here. A landmine, a bad chunk. Yeah, I'm also pretty close to 99 rare. But I mean, I'm planning on burying all my bones from the White Knight, so that's something. Well, that's actually just like 500,000 XP. So maybe it's not really something. It'll give me a little bit more. Anyway. Is it close enough that you could pre-pot a stout after the tick down and be good to make all the swords? Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm trying to comprehend. It's been a long day. Close enough that you could pre-pot a stout after the tick down. So like, get a full minute. And still be good to make all swords. Well, I've been just kind of doing it whenever, and I just have to make 8 of them per inventory. It's 40 seconds to and from. Oh, you're saying, like, I sit in the bank here, wait for it to tick down. I drink one of these, and then I have an extra sword. It's like 40 seconds there, running. So if I have to walk, I wouldn't have time to make them all. Yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah, I eventually got there. It just took me a sec. Would Minotaurs and Stronghold be a meme rate of essence? No, that would be an incredible rate of essence. If I had the Minotaurs, I would 100% do that. Like what would be considered like a meme rate of essence, perhaps, is my overworld essence implings right now. Very, very slow. Did you know there's a setting where your run automatically turns on? I think I've heard of this, but I'm old school. Or lazy. Or many other words you could probably use. But it would probably be really convenient. Is it like an OSRS thing or a Moonlight thing? Energy. Give me the energy. I typed that somewhere else. I usually do like I actually do like 5, honestly. Just an incessant energy user. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Maybe it'll feel like I'm hacking. Like it's too easy. You're probably watching me just continually turn on run and you're like, this guy. It's probably better. Bryota, let me see, these weigh 3.6 and each of these weigh 1.8. So I think with when you smith things, they try to like preserve the weight, it seems. Does that make sense? If not, it's really close. Well, hang on. No, it's like 3 to 2, isn't it? Yeah, I'm doing the math wrong. Yeah, so these would be better. Yeah, it probably is, but I do not pay enough attention to for the grinds that I do. I can't have that type of attention for that long. So I just run when I want to run. Oh, it's a default setting now? Interesting. Where are the updates? Hey RT, welcome. 76k rune ore. I cannot tell you if you're smoking crack or not. Only you can answer that. But, yes, 76k rune ore. We need a lot of money for bag plants, for 99 construction. And really, I just have enough for 90 reconstruction. There you go. I think I just turned run on. I feel like it'll take a while to get used to that. If anyone else uses that, what do you guys set the threshold to? Default is 20. That'd be a long time of waiting for it to come back up. Oh no, I don't have that kind of patience. Just patience for 5 years of chunk goals. You're alching all these right? Yes, sir. Yes. Selling to the general store would be a lot less money. So. Could you alch on the way? Well, kind of. I don't have all the nature runes right now. I'll get all the nature runes while I'm doing while I'm getting all the law runes. I don't even know if I have any nature runes right now. I think I have some. I could probably alch some of these, but most of them will be after the fact. But it's true, I could. Well, whatever whatever nature is I have, I could be using right now. But that would mean I'd have to unwield my cursed banana. I don't know if I can do that. So I don't waste fire roots. Let's take a gander. Stick. I don't think you can. It's actually a two-handed weapon, believe it or not. I could alch what I have so far. I could alch on the way for a bit longer, I guess. Or wait, can you like make some things right hand, like offhand? Isn't there some item you can make right-handed? Well, it's two-handed, so unplayable. I know, right? I know. I want to have the look how much money. Honestly, like, it would be really tempting to just like do this in bits, where because really I'm going to want to buy bagged plants slowly, or like I'll hit the hop limit buying bagged plants, and so what I really want to do is when I have money I go spend it till I hit the hop limit and then stop. But I want to look at my account and have 1 billion GP in a cash stack. So I'm not going to do that, even though I'd really like to be taking advantage of hitting the hop limit. But I forget every time. I'm gonna wrench into my plans. I don't know. You can do it how you want, of course. Well, see, the vast majority of my hours. What's going on? My smithing's still working. What's the deal? Did I do something to interrupt that? I don't know. The vast majority of my players are on mobile while I'm very unavailable, so like that level of attention I can only really give at night for a couple hours. So now would be the time to do it if I were to do alching while running here, but. Can't you do some kind of trick with fires to like get rid of doors? Or did they patch that? Guess it'd be really convenient if this door weren't here. Oh, diagonal doors. Thanks. Doorman. I should just get a door alt. Just continually opens it. I mean, I do have another account that has membership right now that I'm just currently doing nothing on it, so maybe. Okay, am I lagging? Did you guys, what am I doing? Yeah, I thought there was something where you can get it stuck too. I do have a wrench. Oh my goodness. Daryl's really throwing a wrench. Oh, the run thing. That's probably it. Alright, energy. 0. Wait. Okay. I see. Can you all do this in free-to-play modes? Bonnie, oh, that's true. Wow, it's huge. So big brain. I don't even need membership. Oh, that's true, the shortcut. Ah. Yeah, hardly any employees go on this side. They're like all over here, which was convenient for my first chunk. Sometimes they can wander in over here, but very rarely nothing spawns over here, so not a whole lot. Dwarven stats are not members. They're non-members, I believe. Just a real fast chunk. Members now. This door is closed. Well, what does it say now? Wow. That's some inspiring examine text. Should highlight everything. Hey, Fearless Jay. I suppose we're preparing for 9-9 construction. Bag plants. The sheer amount of rune stuff. Yeah, pretty much. Although, right now I'm just doing it in a chunk of 1 billion GP, which will just get me to 93 construction. See, this random, I don't like skipping randoms, but this one feels useless to me because I have so many cut gems already. And it just takes time, and all I can get is cut gems. So this is one that I actually probably don't do. I don't like skipping the random events for the same reasons that I pick up every iron dagger drop from men and every bone and bury it. Just couldn't quite tell you what the reason is. I just like to be a good steward of what I'm given, you know? Yeah, it's only 93. Well, so like for that much, if you were to buy cheaper bag plants, that would be way over 99. But I'm going bag yew trees because my real problem is that the only way to get to and from my house is teleporting. I have a horrible source of law runes, so it like balances out the GP for time getting law runes if I buy more expensive plants. I did the math and you lose 15% more energy on the way there versus the way back. So basically not worth unless you wanted to min-max. Interesting. 15% more energy. Well, 15% is like, you know, something. It's not like nothing. So. I'll do my best to run on the way back tonight while people are observing me. Silently or not so silently judging my behaviors. But I can't promise. I cannot promise that it's going to be consistent. But I'll do my best. Yeah, the swords weigh less than the bars. The swords weigh as much as 2 bars, but they take 3 bars. I love to imagine an extremely drunk person running between the bank and the anvil because they keep drinking this. Oh yeah, this guy's plastered right now, I'll tell you. And he looks like this too. It's just a tough day on the grind for this fella. Can you jam the door open to the mine? I'm not sure if you can do it by yourself. Let me just try. I don't know if that changes. Let's see. Does the wiki tell me anything about this door? Door. Alright, we're gonna learn today. Stuck. Let me control F for stuck. Stuck. After reaching this limit, they'll get this message. No action will be taken. Well, it doesn't say how long it takes for it to get unstuck. So it probably doesn't actually change much. These Dwarven stats are taking a toll on my body. They only jam open for 1 to 5 minutes, something like that. This one can be jammed. Let me see if I can go, close it now. I get stuck again. See how long it lasts. I'll start a timer. We'll see. Stop. Alright, here we go. I need to be on the right side of this thing. Start. Alright, we'll see. Won't be a very scientific number, but we'll see. excited for Verf's next video. I'm excited to see get some progress on the grind that we just got. He's probably, I don't know, has he been streaming that? Did you see the Josh video? No. What's the Josh video? Totally fire. Yeah. Except the world hopping? Yeah, I can get on board with that, man. Oh, he's editing right now? Alright, no time at all. I guess just ask the question at the right time. Hey! Jeez. Too late in the day to get these names. Segway? Welcome. Is that an infamous Faladaddy stream? Yes, it is. I don't know how infamous, but it is a Faladaddy stream. We're here, and we finally started. We finished up our struts, which was just a lovely time. Hopping all day. And now we get to run back and forth to this anvil very far away from a bank. Until we make our 26,000 rune 2Hs. So, segue. Ah! See, I just got this slow, tiny brain over here. Capable of just making rune 2Hs very inefficiently. It's not how I would have spelled it. Do chunkers play for efficiency? I don't, that's for sure. I mean, like, there's, like, macro efficiency. I say there's lots of that being done in chunking, but micro efficiency, I don't know a whole lot of people. I think most people that want to be micro efficient are doing something else, like hardcore bossing or EHP grinding, stuff like that. Find some workarounds for efficiency, like at the trawler before the update. Oh, it closed in front of my face. And it was 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Alright, we'll do a normal one without getting it stuck. Alright. 5 minutes, not bad. Might actually be worth my time if it's like a significant difference. Maybe. I don't know. It takes a good few seconds to get it stuck. Gonna get off of here, spend some time with your partner. Alright, enjoy your night, Daryl. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out, observing these two-handed swords being crafted by the expert smithmen in front of you. Yes. Just this part of the smithing grind looks like it'll be 150 hours. I don't really think in terms of hours. I think in terms of, like, days. So I couldn't tell you about hours. I have no idea. I just try to extrapolate how many days it's gonna take me. Ish. If I can average 100 a day, 100 trips back and forth a day, take a month, averaging, which I can't play as much on weekends, but oh, don't forget Telecon's fight pit for bones. Oh, it was Tarkle. Oh, Tarkle, I see. Oh yeah, who did that? Virf did that on his Lava Leo, I think. Maybe. If I remember correctly. Maybe not. What am I lamping? I'm lamping construction. I know it's not a very creative lamping. I could lamp Slayer, I guess. Other than that, I don't really know what I would lamp. I don't know, I just figure that the amount of experience I would get added up, like each lamp that I get saves me like a couple 100K. So I just kind of been doing that. But really, like the only real alternative I think I have is Slayer. But I mean, I probably at some point I should start lamping Slayer. Although the closest Slayer monster to me is probably kilowatts, which I don't think those really do anything for me. Good or bad, really. My agility? Or are you talking about Agile Tom? Agile Man himself. Mystic Fire Staff? Now we're talking. I was expecting to go a lot drier on the squirrel pet. So I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't get a 99. I was trying to think of how many 99s I get in this chunk. I'm gonna get 99 construction, mining, smithing. I'll finish these melee 99s. Probably 99 range. Yeah, I was hoping I could get another one. Although, actually running Fally is not enjoyable, so I'm glad that I didn't, but like, I was fully expecting it. They do suck to kill, and I don't think I'd have those insulated boots either. I think, are those for kilowatts? I don't know. I've been stuck in Falador for years, I have no idea. I've been stuck in Falador for 4 years and a month. Yeah. Oh, it's done. It's, what's the timer? Oh, it's 6 minutes. Alright, so that's like no difference. Alright. How close do you be to 99 farming from the bag plants? Yeah, so, let's see. The bag plants give 1-to-1 experience for construction and farming. So if I were to do all the way to 99 with bag plants, I would get 99 farming for free. But with my bag plants, I'm just going to get to 93 for now. So however much experience 93 is. Oh, actually I got 93 fletching the other day. So like 7.2 mil minus this. So like 6.8 mil plus this. So it'd get me to like either 97 or 98, one of those. And then I'll still be planting trees when I can, when I switch over to the other thing, the forestry for token construction experience. So I don't know if I'd get 99 in this chunk. Possibly, might be close. Sorry, I have the Faladaddy rooftops. Yeah. That would have been, I don't know, quite a bit of lamping or something. Forgot the whole last 6 months or something. That's pretty par for the course for my progress. Most people probably think that I'm still, I don't know, woodcutting, I guess. Yeah, it's not too bad for free. I mean, not doing the bag plants for farming, but a couple extra levels, that'll make it a fair bit more common to get the pet, because that scales pretty well with your level for those high tier trees. For one patch. Yeah. Of course, it's kind of cheating. It's not really one patch when you're considering bag plants, you know. Well, I mean, technically it's one patch, right? But, like, not all the experience came from that one patch, so... Here I am, running on the way there, like an imbecile. Should I say something? I don't think so. But one thing I was trying to get better at is when I was killing white knights is trying to get better at one tick flicking. Like, I can lazy flick okay, but the one tick flicking is really tough for me. Because I always just get off and then I'm flicking my prayer off every tick. So that's why I have this here. Just trying to improve myself, because I know at some point that'll be critical. I don't really want to get in a situation where it's kind of like Limport, where like He probably, you know, he should learn it, but he won't. So anyway, do you have Forester rations? I do believe I have some. That could actually help us quite a bit. That's probably what these other inventory slots should be. But then I have to get rid of my banana, probably. I don't know. Well, I haven't come across a situation where I've needed a second Dwarven Stout yet. Although, like, in theory, it could easily happen. But I would risk it because I need the axe and the rations. That's what peak Chucky look like. I can't put my banana down. Yeah, the banana is here to stay. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I have to do something with my main hand here, and it doesn't involve the banana. I don't know. Like, it would be kind of fun to just go for the scorpion and dwarf drop tables with the banana. How the Donkey Kong. You know what I should be doing? I should have my alt here with... I could do Forester rations, and I could have my alt here, like, trying to get beehive events while I do this. And I would be eligible because of my rations. Now we're the... yeah. Could bring him or also, just when this was when this prompt here was an up vote or down vote, I never used it, but since they added stars, I always do 1 star anytime I see it. I don't know. I can tell you why. Okay. Just gotta happen. Alright, I was doing Rune Crafter. How many beavers do I have? Let's see. I know how to figure this out. This is what it looks like today. I've got the 6, the 6, the 1, the 1. Those are my pets right now. Oh, I could have been walking this whole time. You have 7? I will get more. Actually, yeah, I probably will. I'll probably get more. Because I'm gonna have to chop my yew tree that'll be growing for good logs for the beehive events. Probably get a couple. How many did Hannibal have? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'd have to check. Poor fella. Oh, I forgot to do my dark essence fragments. Awkward. Alright, let's see. Where's the forest? Why is that in my combat tab? Alright. are ready. Except at the wrong spot. Oh, but I need to get my forced rations out on this account. Wait, no, don't run. Oh, do I have any good logs right now? Wait, I need to get a knife to fetch these. Oh, they also upped the rate of events since I did my chopping. So maybe I'll just be getting them all the time now. Right? Alright, we'll try these rations, but I'm not putting my banana down. Firmly in the hand. Oh, hey, I got a bird's nest. Spirit seed. Alright. It's been a while. This brings back memories. Oh, okay, another bird's nest. This would have been a great day. I'm not gonna open that. Okay. Forester. Forest. Axe. Isn't one of these axes lighter? Why does Rune weigh less than Addy? Weird. Alright. Okay. Wait, I won't have a spot. Goodbye, red bars. Oh no. I should do it on the way back, but okay, so right now I'll just... Yes, I'll do it. Just chop for eligibility. And do this. Mythax is marginally lighter. Yeah, I should just chop on the way back. I'll have to remember to do that though. Might need to pay more attention. Yeah. I don't know. I was looking like, how do I get like the ticking? I know something used to tell me like when it, like how much time till it changes, and it's just gone, and I wasn't able to find a setting that would change it. I'm coming! Wait for me! I'm coming! Wow. I gotta wait. Although forced rations probably aren't even that good anymore with the new run regen. I'm glad good. Well, these add more weight, don't they? Yeah. It's just a big math problem. These are the stories that, like, the story problems in math classes. Where are we headed? What in the world? The flowering tree forestry event. Should I do that? Not pay attention. I'm coming. I will help you. No, I will not. Wait, just get eligible. Okay, I can do it on this account now. I don't really know what I need this for. I guess I could get willow seeds. Could be helpful. I think this is just distracting me though. But oh, 200 mil, true. Alright, we're in. Alright, now we'll just get our run energy back while this so young. Alright, we got our energy. I should stay in the area though, right? God, destroy the strength component. This seems like it was not worth, not gonna lie. I don't know what to do now. This doesn't seem worth what I'm doing right now. Well, I'm just gonna keep... Wait, it finished. Oh, it drops right under you, huh? Bark. That's the bark. Okay. I thought there was something like... Oh, it dropped right here on my other account. Whiteberry seeds. Okay. Well, I don't really need bark for anything. So I'm just gonna conclude that was a big waste of time. Hey Josh, what's left before trunk roll? 99 construction. 89 crafting. The dwarf drop table. And the scorpion's drop table, basically. But the thing that will take significantly longer than everything else is going to be the construction. Hey Vendetta. Any idea how long it's going to take to get the GP for the plants? Well, interesting you should ask that. I have I currently have, let me see, is it still over somewhere? I currently have a heck of a lot of runite bars. I've been slaving away at it for the last year plus. And that will get me to 93 right now. Because I have to get more expensive trees because I have a horrible source of law runes because I can't, and I need those because I can't walk to a POH portal anywhere. So I have to buy more expensive trees. So this part is, the GP part's mostly under wraps now. I just kind of have to make them all into 2H swords and then get the nature runes and alchemy. So, yeah, but that'll just give me to 93. The rest of the 99 is going to be coming from forestry token experience on beehive events. At least that's the plan right now. And as long as I get at least 9k construction XP per day, it would be better than what I've been doing for the last year plus. So, yep. Scorpions even drop anything? They drop they drop beginner clue scrolls and ensouled scorpion heads. So yes, they do. I always remember them for dropping charms in RuneScape before they destroyed RuneScape. Yeah. Well, the idea of doing it later instead of earlier is that the experience that I get scales with the level that I have in construction, so getting it higher first by other means would make it a lot faster experience. Hey Daniel. Cardenas? How's the grind going? Going great. I just finished, today I finished doing struts for 98 smithing, so now we are in the clear to use all of our runite bars with lots of beer. Lots of Dwarven stats to temporarily boost to 99. Can never resist knocking out something as easy as drop tables. Yeah, well, I feel like I will make the most progress, not by getting the most things crossed off, but by, like, you know, getting the hardest things done. Or making progress on the hardest things. Because no one's ever really concerned, oh, is he going to be able to finish the scorpion drop table? I'm not so sure. You know? But I know lots of people take different approaches, and that's one that I've definitely seen from other content creators do the easy stuff first, but that's just not how I'm wired. Well, I would cut the way back. I don't know if I'll be doing this the whole time, but these rations here, they have some % chance of consuming when you get a log, and they will give you some run energy back, so I can kind of maintain running as long as I'm doing that. It also makes me eligible for events in the area, which right now my alt has a forestry backpack on that tree, so he's trying to spawn some beehive events that we can kind of get a little bit of construction experience already. So, I wonder how many people in the history of OSRS went like, yo, I'm gonna stack scorpion heads for per levels. I've not heard of one. Doesn't sound like a great way of getting per experience, but never know. Becomes a bit of a tease when I forget to do the drop table before I roll. Teehee. Yeah, it's just playing a game. Go live for the chunk roll, and then look at the chunk picker and be like, oh, Yeah, never mind. We're gonna spend this entire time killing dwarfs. Those are more meant for token experience to stack up passively through Slayer. Yeah. Oh, I cannot resist that, sir. Oh no. Oh no. Alt is on the wrong spellbook for Dark Lure. What do we do? What do we do? This guy can also give willow logs. Or willow, seeds. Sir? No. Wasn't ready. Ugh. Oh dear. This isn't worth my time either, is it? So let me just remind myself the drop table. They can give you super compost. They give you 2. But we get a fire talisman instead. Cool. It was worth. Spent all of our run energy we just got from that tree. I'm getting too distracted. I think that's what I've decided. I'm getting too distracted with all this other stuff. This darn tree. That fellow. They just don't want me to make all these swords. When me and my brother were RuneScape noobs, our whole life was just smithing in the Remington mine. We thought it would be super fun if we just made lots of like iron armor sets and iron 2Hs and gave them to people and asked them to be part of our army. And we thought that would be really cool. I think we did actually give out like some free steel sets to people, but they did not want to be part of our army. They just took the steel and did their stuff. I also remember my brother was really excited about mobilizing armies, the mini game. He thought it was going to be more like Age of Empires, kind of. It did not turn out to be that way. Because it turns out no one wants to play Age of Empires inside of RuneScape. We just go play Age of Empires. Hey, that goth guy, welcome. Got the stream. That's the most dog water minigame. Yeah, it was not quite what it could have been. Had to do it for ring imbues. Oh dear. I don't remember that, but probably true. That's enough. Enough of this distraction. One thing that I actually really enjoyed from RS3, before it was RS3 I guess, was the penguins. I enjoyed just like looking around, like not like purposely going out and finding penguins, but like just seeing one and be like, oh my, I found one, that's like a free 10k experience or something. I thought that was fun. Yeah, the penguins. I feel like they wouldn't be nearly as fun if you like went out and sought out all the penguins or something. But just like happening upon them is a fun little thing. The RS3 League. I'm just so out of touch with RS3. I don't think maybe I would have fun, but I don't have any. I have no desire to do OSRS leagues, so I don't really have any interest in RS3 leagues, but mostly because doing that will not be smithing rune 2Hs, but it definitely could be fun. Just see how they do it in RS3. My chiefs, play your birds? Oh dear. I know what happened the last time we met. Not good. And the chiefs might be mortal again, I don't know. For the record, I'm predicting that the Eagles will win that game. I just don't have a great feel about the Chiefs this year. But it would be fair, right? It would be fair if the Chiefs had a bad year. So. And, you know, the NFL is all about fairness, so. Haven't played RS3 since like 2014. Yeah, I have no idea when I last played. They have a like legacy combat mode, and I'm like, if I were to play, I would want to do that. But I don't understand how it works, like compared to the non-one. Like, how can you have two combat modes? Like, isn't one just gonna be better? So like, there's one for like if you're playing, and one for if you like or want to play like properly. I don't know. I have a hard time wrapping my head around that. Legacy's just for yeah. So like, the way I want to play it would just always be worse. Yeah. Anyway. Just spam abilities. Yeah. Not my RuneScape. It's just a smithing city in RS3. Would be interesting to see like what a requirement list for chunk accounts would look like in RS3. I'm sure it's already there. Probably something for RS3. Sorry, jump down. Wasting my time. Anvils to the east of the mining guild. Here? Revolution? I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Going to bed? Good night, Buzzing Chat. Alright, good night, Tom. Thanks for stopping by. Catching a little bit of this intense, can't look away content, so. Oh yeah, didn't they have it so there's like, they changed it so like rune is a lot less like high tier, like takes lower smithing, doesn't it? Or am I just crazy? I don't know. Pretending like I know anything about RuneScape 3. Really? There's a whole smithing area. Interesting. There's like a whole thing about it now then. Interesting. You don't just like click on the furnace and then it makes the bar. Overcomplicating it. Oh, they have higher tiers? Are they member tiers? Probably. Oh, off of rune bars. That's kind of how they do most things. In OSRS too, I guess, is to keep the current stuff relevant. You just make the new stuff use the old stuff. Oh, dang. Slower to AFK mining and smithing. Reward active gameplay. Let's see. Isn't that what tick manipulating is supposed to be? Or is that too active with gameplay? Hey, Nicholas. Well, what's the current task? Oh, you couldn't tell, but right now we're working on construction. So we need to get 99 construction because we have the bag plant seller now, and we have the construction cape in our other chunk. And we technically don't have a POH portal, but we can teleport there and back. And we needed the bag plant seller because those don't require a saw. So we need to buy lots of bag plants to get 99 construction, pretty much. So we're making lots of money right now. That's the general idea. We're not quite... Right now, I have enough runite bars for 1 billion GP, which, because I have such a poor source of law runes, it's actually best for me to buy more expensive trees, such as bagged yew trees, which is what I'll be doing. So I have to make fewer trips there, so I need fewer law runes. So I need about 1.8 bill to get to 99. So right now I just have enough for like 93-ish. But when I'm finally done with what I have, I'll be giving forestry another shout, because the beehive event, the token experience for construction that it gives, it scales with your construction level. So it might be reasonable at a high construction level like that. And right now I'm averaging about, over the course of this whole fiasco of getting money, getting law runes, getting bag plants, using them, I'm averaging probably a little bit under 9k construction experience per day. So as long as that can be more than 9k, it would even be better. So, and 9k seems somewhat attainable, so we'll see. Didn't Limp do this? Did he seriously get almost 2 bill? No, he didn't, because he could buy the cheapest bag plants, because he could just walk to and from his POH, and even if he couldn't walk to and from his POH, he already had a great source of law runes, I'm sure, so it wouldn't have been a problem for him. But my source of law runes is White Knights at a rate of 1 out of 128 kills for 3 law runes, so I'm gonna have to kill 100,000 White Knights for my law runes. So, very cool. So, no, his grind is much easier. From what I heard, the most effective way to train most things is do all your dailies and weeklies. Yeah, it's kind of what it felt like it was turning into when OSRS broke off. Yes, every law rune drop saves me. It's worth a lot of time. daily fatigue gives me so much burnout. That reminds me, I recently restarted playing Pokemon Go. I used to be really into it when it first came out. I like dominated the college town that I was in, just saying. So I picked it back up, and there's so much daily stuff. Like, they want you to get all these streaks and stuff, so you keep playing, and I don't know. Like to actively grind a task. Yeah. Would clues be better for Larvins? I don't think so. It's very hard for me to complete a clue scroll with my 2 chunks here. Perhaps the better question would be, would it be better for Larvins to catch overworld essence implings, like hop around and try to find essence implings, and because they drop 11 Larvins at a rate of 1 out of 100. But you know, you're not getting really hardly any experience for that. A lot of hopping, you'll hit the hop limit. Don't get, you know, experience lamps from staying on the same world. I'm pretty much gonna like kind of max my combat stats. And also I'll get loads of allotment seeds from the White Knights, which that might be how I end up getting Tangleroot, you know, depending on what my next patch is, so. But yeah, I could use like multiple accounts to scout for essence implings and lure them, and that could make it quite a bit faster. I mean, probably I'm not sure if it would quite even out, but like the play might be to have one account that's scouting and luring essence implings, and then I'm just killing White Knights on this account, and then I just go grab them. That'd probably be like the best compromise. Do essence spawn in Falador? They spawn north of Falador. Like by that statue. I have it marked in Runelight, but I don't think we could probably see it from here. Like right up here by that statue. Yeah, they weigh different things. One of my viewers pointed that out and said I should do 2 ages, so I'm doing 2 ages. Yeah, I mean, Larins are just very coveted in this chunk, which is why I'm always excited to do my not Pete the Cat, that's a children's book. What cat? Bob the Cat random events, because they can give Larins, and it's like, oh yes, whenever you get Larins from that. Sure, my community would help me. I mean, maybe, but a lot of my community forgets that I exist, you know, because I don't make myself known, and it would be like asking for people to help me for months, you know, which that's a bit to ask of anyone. So I don't know. I'd probably just be using my ult to do it myself, but true, 46 of my community remember that I'm alive currently right now. Hey Raphael, I am alive. The family is okay. We are sick and in school, but we are okay. It could be worse. Oh, should I do this sapling event? Is that a waste of time? The answer is yes, but or if it's a waste of time, but okay, R is 3. Oh, it's okay. I'll save it for my account, because it's like I'm just wired. I have to get that farming XP. Keep it up, mate. I'll have to pick up my kid. Alright. See ya, Kanye Westy. Have a good rest of your time. Alright, let's see here. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, thank you. I'll take it from here, sir. Thank you. It's been a long time since I've got farming XP. I don't have any seeds. Is this my second event? For solo spawning, that's not really a bad rate. Solo spawning on an oak tree. When's the next vid? Whenever I finish with smithing all these runite 2Hs, there will be a video. I don't know how good it'll be, but it will be there. It's just going to be me doing a lot of long, boring grinds that there's not much to record. But maybe over the course of however long it's been, like 9 months or whatever. 8 months? Something like that? I don't know. Maybe it'll be enough to make it interesting. If there's anything like mystery box that hits RDT laws, or like, oh, yeah, I know, that would be ideal. Like 45 of them, that's like literally 3 days of of killing white knights on average. Crazy. Oh, I just had huge lags, but I got if anyone else saw that. Am I alive? Am I still alive? I think so. That reminds me, I'm switching ISPs soon. Exciting. Getting fiber finally. Oh, it says excellent connection. You saw lag? Alright, so you guys saw it. So I don't know what that was then. Oh, sorry, I missed your question, Nicholas. What's the difference in laws needed between cheap plans and expensive? I have a... Okay, if you... In my description, this is... Every single stream, it's a test. In my description, there is a link to a spreadsheet, a Docs, Google Docs spreadsheet. Oh, I'm supposed to be jumping. And that has a tab, and it is called Scratch. I should be following along to make sure I'm not misleading you, but it's where I did my calculation for how many laws will be needed and estimated how many days it would take and stuff like that. It's in there. I should look it up. Let me find it here. Progress. Alright. I'm now looking at the sheet here. Why is it zoomed in so much? Is that my side? I think it's my side. Alright, I'm trying to follow. Okay. Scratch. Oh, I can't see anything here. Okay, so the dead trees is the cheapest ones, or plant ones or something. Yeah, I'd have to get like 33,000 law runes. As opposed to with yew trees, I would need 6,400. And this is to get 99, so it's not how many I'm going to get or need. Because I'm just getting 93 right now. But yeah, it's a huge difference. Like 6 times as many law runes, at least. So. $45 laws, it's 3 days. Yes. Like there's some Josh isn't gaming math needed to be done to find a more efficient route. Well, isn't his route usually just say you can't do it? Doesn't take a whole lot of math. I'm convinced even clues that just 2 chunks would be better than 15 laws per day. I don't know. Laws are not that common from clues. And I wouldn't be getting like crazy amounts of clues even if I tried to. I don't even really know how I would try to, but getting one doable beginner like completion it's still quite difficult. Yeah, it'll well, for the law runes, well, yeah, the spreadsheet says that it would be quite a bit in terms of days there for the law runes, but that's going off of 99. First of all, that's based off of 18 laws per day instead of 15, which I don't really know what it'll settle on when I get into the rhythm of it. But it's going to be some number around there. But that's all the way to 99. So I will have fewer days doing that. I believe it'll just be a couple months. Because there's another sheet here called construction. And that shows how many I need for my current grind. I'm doing a 1 billion GP. Gonna need 2.5k law runes. So 15 per day. That you can figure out the days, but it'll be less than what's in that spreadsheet. Still going for Tangleroot. Well, as a requirement, it is backlogged right now because I decided that I have one patch. It's kind of time gated by real life time. It's very uncommon. So I listed out my reasons in a previous video, but so it's currently backlogged as a requirement, so it won't hinder any progress. I had said that I would unbacklog it once I got another patch of some kind. With that being said, right now, I currently have for a long time I've been stuck underground, haven't had any seeds. The only way of getting seeds for me is from birds' nests. So I haven't been chopping because I've been doing all this mining and stuff. So I haven't been able to work towards it right now, like passively. But I will be. The hope is that at 93, after I finish this 1 billion GP worth of bag plants, I'll be switching over to forestry again for forestry token experience for construction. And so then I'll be getting seeds again, and I'll be growing trees, and there'll be a chance then. And wouldn't that be so cool if I got it in this chunk? But no, it's not actively being worked on right now, but it's never outside of my mind. I'll say that. All my beginners give me is elemental and body and mind. Well, I get a lot of leather bodies and short bows, so. If you want to switch beginners, I would gladly switch you. How would a light source change things? Yeah, if you got access to mole, you can get laws for mole. Oh, that's true. I don't know what his rate looks like. Let me take a look. Mole. Giant mole. Osiris. Drops. Well, it's 15. So I just have to get like 25 mole kills per day. Which Alright, I don't know if I need to do this one. This is... I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this a waste of time? I don't need the token thieving experience. I can just thieve if I need it. I don't need anima. I think it's a waste of time. Not doing it. See ya. But yeah, 15. It's not bad. But the problem is I don't have a light source right now, which is kind of the problem. Of course, it saves me from having to do it. Mole grind, but I mean, I would much rather have had the mole grind earlier, because then I could have had a mithril axe for my grind. Oh yeah, Vambrace's cows. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Beg for a light source. I tried begging Mod Ash for secateurs for my farming grind, and he kind of said yeah, and then kind of didn't do it. I say he kind of said yeah, but he kind of just agreed-ish that that could be a change that could happen. Yeah, I wonder how sailing will change stuff. I'm not entirely sure. Of course, it won't really impact me right now, because I'm not near sailing stuff. Well, as in, I'm close to Port Sarim, but like, I'm not adjacent to any water chunks right now. If you got like 35 bill, you could do bagpipes at 200 mil. Ah. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with fire. Wager sailing introduces smithing options of new items, though, and possibly a light source. Maybe. Never know. Have to see what they throw in there. POH stuff, yeah. Hey, Scott. Falador has a pond and a moat. You never knew. It's true. It's true. They do. I don't know how you'd fit anything in here. If they add something there, I would be fairly shocked. I don't think I'd be able to fit a ship in there and move around. But, I feel like sailing will be, like, for my chunk account, I didn't really play the alpha or anything, and I don't intend to really. I'm just gonna take it in stride. But I watched Verf do a little bit of like his video about sailing that he had. I don't think I have any use for this ritual event. Anyway, skip that. But it seemed like you could get experience by just sailing around, and presumably the sailing cape would just be in Port Sarim. So it sounds like it would just be like, as soon as you roll Port Sarim, you need to get 99 by just spinning in circles. But it seems like. That would be something, BNS, if they made it so that the prospector helmet could be a light source. I don't know why they would do that. Like, who would have asked for that? That'd be terrible. I mean, it kind of just looks like that's what it would be. Although, I don't know which chunk it'll... I think it started you, like, right here, didn't it? So, like, yeah, you roll parts arm, Cape Guy's here, and then just right away, you can get experience for moving around, and you can't really do anything else to train, so it'd just be just spinning around in the harbor till you can get the cape. Oh, okay. Want to send a test map? My starter chunk is a RS3 Supreme. It would be interesting, I'm sure. It would have been interesting to see that. I don't know. I have it so that I can see moderation activity that happens. Like community moderation. Can I like change this? Content control. Blocked words. Whoa. I can go like, oh, Big Brother I need. Or, no, not Big Brother. Is that? No. Hold comments with hashtags and URLs for review. Sure. Save. Alright, we'll see if that changed anything. Alright, you can try it again. Swift. See if what I did changed anything. And if it just seems like I'm ignoring your link, it means that it probably didn't go through. Or I saw the link and I ignored it. Although I was talking about that a while ago, so you might be watching a ways back. Oh, okay. I will try to pull that up. Let me try first. Oh, okay. .404. I've failed. BQE. Chunk picker B2 RS3. Oh, just chunk picker RS3. Okay. So it doesn't have the B2 probably. Sorry, you guys are just watching me stand here. I got it. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's it. Alright, we could pop that up. Let me see if I have the technology to make that happen. Okay, you have a very fuzzy map, but it is here. It would be... How do you get dragon weapons? How do you get sharks? Makes a super prayer. Can you get airborne here? Kingly implants, I forgot about those. Cut oak logs. There's only one farming level requirement though, so this might actually be faster. Although I don't know what you do for herbler there. Dragon 2, I have no idea how to get these. You can complete the quest. Do I have to go to the makeover mage? Well, I guess you have to start as a female. Well, maybe they don't even have those requirements anymore with the changes they may make in these days. The good stuff. Oh, are they separated out here? Safes. All the baby implants, chickens. Oh, beautiful. Cornucopia. Oh, I forgot about cornucopias. Offhand rubber chicken. Divine implants. I have no idea what's going on here. But okay, so they're listing all the upling tables. That's what they're saying. Drunken man. The man himself. Does he drop anything better here? Staff of air. What? Tell me that the drunken man drops a staff of air? Well, that would have been very helpful. What was this? Earth? Okay. Going thing. Essence. Giant mole. That's probably assuming you can get down there. Maybe they changed stuff. I don't know. Hard mode giant mole. Oh my goodness. And giant mole. Okay. So I guess they have. Okay. Imps. Kinglies. Magpie. Man. Nature. Ninja. Spirit. White Knight. Woman. Zombie. Oh, I forgot about it. You can't catch a zombie opening. So doesn't that require a quest? I'm pretending like I know things about this. What is it? What are these things? Who's a Herbert? Sir, that is a Venusaur. Ghostly. Sir, that's a Ghastly. Oh. Okay. Wait, what was that? I didn't even read what it was. Prayer. A prayer. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here that I don't know what it is. Alright, I gotta get caught up in chatting good. Oh, they added D2H to mole. I'm supposed to be trucking. It's 15 skilling pets in the starter kit. There you go. Oh, pirate imps. Okay. For every skill. Well, geez, that makes Supreme sound fairly infeasible. Not gonna lie. I mean, it would be a heck of a grind. I don't know. I assume that they're probably rare, like as rare as old school ones. Wouldn't be much of a point to move if they were common. normal chunking is kind of as hard as Extreme and OSRS. Yeah, they just probably have so much stuff. I've been doing this for how many hours and I still forget that I need to drink my darn Dwarven stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, and they go farther too. It's true. Hey Michael, welcome. What's your current goal? Well, I've got to get off in just a sec here because it's very late and I work tomorrow, but I will give it one more time for you. So right now, we are smithing Rune 2H swords because they alch for good money, and we need good money because we need to get 99 construction, and because we now have this bag plant seller and we have the keep, and due to that, we couldn't get the construction before because we didn't have a saw, but the bag plants don't require a saw to use them in your house. They require a watering can, which I have, so I can use those to get construction experience, assuming I teleport to and teleport back from my house. But I need a ridiculous amount of money because, first of all, if you've ever bought bag plants, they're very expensive. But I need to buy not just the cheapest ones, but a fairly expensive ones because my source of law runes is awful. I can only get them, well, for the most part, how I plan on doing it is getting them from White Knights. You get law runes dropped at a rate of 1 out of 128 for 3 of them, which means that on average I'd expect to get maybe like 15 to 18 a day, probably, something like that. So to get to 99 construction, I would need to get 1.8 billion GP. But I've broken that up into 2 chunks, 1 billion, I'm starting with right now. And I have enough runite bars in the bank. You'll see it, my plugin tells me when I hover over this, it says I have, 76,000 banked. And that will give me 1 billion GP. So I just need to make all these into runite 2Hs and then alch them, and I'll have 1 billion GP to spend on my bagged yew trees. But I still have to go get the law runes, which will take a couple months. From White Knights. So this is like kind of the last part of the getting the gold for the bag plants. And that'll just get me to 93. So not even to 99, which is my goal. So from 93 on, I'm planning on doing forestry again for the token construction experience from the Beehive event. That experience scales with your construction level, so it could be good once I'm 93. And right now I did the math, and over the course of this whole thing I'll be getting approximately 9,000 construction experience per day. So as long as I can get that from the forestry events, it would be well worth my time, especially considering that I still need seeds from birds' nests for the Tangleroot pet that I'd still like to get. So that's kind of what I'm doing. It's been a long, arduous process that I've been working on since I rolled this chunk. And we still have, a couple years ahead of us probably for the whole picture, but we just finished getting 98 smithing, so we can start boosting up to make our 2Hs. So that's why I thought it was worth streaming today, because we hit a milestone and got some new stuff to do. So There you have it. Put the call out for essence and blink scouts when you're done smithing. Well, I mean, I could see if anyone's interested, but I don't know. I know that also, like, I can put in the most hours when I'm AFK on mobile, and when I'm AFK on mobile, most people are at work. At least in the United States of America. Okay, well, anyway, but I will consider that. Thank you. Alright, well, that's where I'm going to call it. Gonna end here, get some sleep. We'll get a bunch more of these made, and so the next time you see me will probably, if I had to guess, it'll probably actually be my video, probably when I finish this part of the grind. So look forward to that. I'd expect anywhere between 1 or 2 months out, so maybe sometime in October, not sure, but yeah. So, oh, hey, Zayken, hello, and bye to you as well. I'm glad you could stop by for the last couple seconds here, but right, yep, I'll call you. Bye, everybody. Have a good time. Smell you later.